the legend, the most unfriended friend on Facebook. As I say many times before, I'm sitting with the man that they often refer to as that fucking Ross. They hate Ross. People hate Ross.
That's mostly Marnie Ryan and Marcia Stevenson.
Marcia Stevenson.
The executive director of Community Access Television of Salina, Inc.
Now, of course, this segment of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show brought to you by our good friends. Yes, indeed.
Indubitably.
I love that music. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Okay, and it's brought to you by our good friends at GoSim. Yes, indeed.
GoSim?
GoSim.
Is that like Tracy Sin?
No, it's not like Tracy Sin. GoSim, with offices in the U.S. and U.K., GoSim is the leading global provider of prepaid SIM cards and services that enable leisure and business travelers to use their cell phones abroad at prices they can afford. GoSim is a privately owned company with vast experience in telecommunications. A cell phone is now a must-have travel essential for almost everyone who's traveling abroad. But as everyone who has ever used their mobile overseas knows, roaming fees can be astronomical. Yes, we are broadcasting to broads today, as Tom Likas would say. The views and opinions.
We're broadening our experiences.
Yes.
All right.
The number one non-relevant website, JiggyJaguar.com. Or as we say many times on this program, I wish we could just turn this show around and get some solid listeners following us. We need that so desperately. We need listeners who will fucking listen. I'll tell you, people, I'm really angry at you. We didn't win worst show on Basement Radio, and it's all your fault. We told you people to go over and vote for worst show. You instead voted for best show. What are you doing? Have you heard this show ever? Good Lord. The podcast is available each and every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Central at jiggyjaguar.podomatic.com. And you can also check out archives and things over at jiggyjaguar.com. And, of course, I want to thank all our good friends at 92.3 FM and AM 1670 in Casper, Wyoming at K-Rocks Radio. Also, our good friends at Talk Radio X in Texas. And our good friends at WDSP FM 1019 Fox FM, the Carolinas, Pure Hard Rock Station. And, Sports Radio 101 The Puck in Denver, Colorado. They pay our FCC fines so we can say anything we want. It's fun.
The Puck.
The Puck.
The Puck does this.
The Puck.
I've heard them.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you couldn't hear me, but I
Don't
hear
worry
you
about it.
now. Okay.
If you are a drunken black guy or otherwise, you can call us at 1-866-763-1242.
The phone is plugged in.
The phone is plugged in and it's ready to go.
It's
JiggyJaguar.com.
like, hey, man. I got
this mixtape, I heard you were on the air, man, talking to a guest. I want to talk my mixtape, man. Of course, it is hour number 3 of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show as we continue our lovely, lovely tradition of offending non-Caucasian racial groups, committing felonies by yelling at cats, denigrating women, making negligent use of burning materials, performing exhibitions of speed, ticking off children of expert woodworkers, and if you don't like any of that, go gargle with a bottle of Rogaine and grow a beard on your tongue. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show.
Special. I understand that we're monitored over at the police station. And it's more for entertainment value.
They watch us every Sunday.
Because I thought it was like, we're going to monitor you to see if you do anything illegal.
But they're fans.
and we sometimes will put out truths about Salina and Saline County government, and we're the only ones that'll say it because we don't mind about ruffling feathers. We've torn the feathers off. Shit, you know.
All doing that with an ice cream in your hand. That's amazing.
You like that? They're just waiting for me to try to take a hunk out of my mic instead.
We've got Assembly Line Gods in the studio. These guys played a huge, huge show last night.
Why was it so big?
At the Great Muse Ballroom. What
happened?
What went
right? This usually doesn't happen.
It's a Saturday. It's promoted correctly. Plus, when they put Assembly Line Gods on the bill, the SRO signs went out early.
I asked them the question, not you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's because you guys are so hot, and because you had so many fans that come see just you, and they just decided to stay for Hemlock and the Breakpoint Method.
They took pity on the breakpoint method.
In other words, send your marijuana sample to. No. What?
No, you'll need to send that to Sydney, our famous comedian from Chicago. No.
That's an old Chevy Chase thing. Come on.
All right.
Now, Sydney last night played the W in the great city of Hutchinson, Kansas, the Salt City.
I didn't think they
my
did comedy.
former stomping grounds.
When did they start comedy? With this guy?
They've been doing comedy for a while, but
they do it well. They do it
well.
right.
In fact, Saturday, January 29th, the W Comedy Series presents Vilmos and Jason Thompson, which both of them look like they need to have numbers underneath them. We've got coming soon to the W.
They look kind of cadaverous.
Yes, look at this. Look at this picture. Okay. But coming soon to the W, of course.
It's like they should be on internet radio or
Jackson
something.
Taylor. Restless Heart Larry Stewart's going to be in the building. And, of course, Jason Boland Unplugged and Unleashed with Ricky Fugit.
Those tickets are going quick, so pick them up.
Tickets are going quick, and coming soon, Jared Daniels Band, Shotgun Sons. And, of course, my favorites, Beneath the Burning Sun, and Twinkie will be in the building very soon.
Weren't we supposed to do Twinkie?
In a couple weeks.
No, we were supposed to do them a long time ago.
You're going to be back from Vegas when they show up.
Maybe. If I win a lot of money, I'll say screw you.
Okay,
and
that's awesome.
I'll just stay there.
Brett Riley very soon at the W, and of course Billy Dean, the legendary Billy Dean, coming to the W. That's going to be fabulous, and he's actually going to give me 5 minutes and talk to me. I'm amazed. And they're going to have a comedy hypnotist very soon, and the #1 Kiss tribute band, Almost Kiss, which I believe is almost watchable. No, I should say these things. I know these guys. They've listened to the show, and they've been on the show once.
They do the full makeup
and the full makeup,
the high heels, everything.
High heels, the letters behind them. They're basically like Anne without the journalism.
Fat. No. No, I didn't say that.
That was not nice.
You're doing this, but she doesn't have a mic. I'm trying to get her a mic over. No, I meant the high heels and everything. You know, she does the high heels and the boots and everything. And she's got the makeup and the hair. And she's got letters behind her. I've never seen them, but she says they're in a van somewhere.
I see a green aura around her, and that means money. That's a psychic thing from Cynthia.
Alert her debtors. She has money. Okay, no. Just like alert my debtors. I have money. Sydney, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm good. I'm just enjoying the lovely state of Kansas. It's beautiful. Everything is here.
It's kind of a state of mind.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind. Yes,
indeed.
So. This is the first time?
Yeah, this is my first time in Kansas. So.
Well, you could have gone to a lot better places in Kansas than than a Jiggy Jaguar.
I thought I was the best place here.
Well, on a Sunday afternoon, that's
on
right.
Sunday afternoon,
that's what I was told. Somebody lied to me. You know.
Now, tell us a little bit about your comedy, brother. I got to see you last night on stage. That was a heck of a deal, man. You had them rocking and rolling. You had people laughing. You had members of your family in the audience that were just shaking their head and holding their head in their hands going, oh, my God. It was...
Yeah, I actually had my auntie...
When you made comments about your aunt, she was just so embarrassed. And we've got Jesse Beastie in the building.
Uh-oh.
Who are you here to yell at, Jesse?
No one. I was on my fuck day.
You are not here to yell at anyone?
No, I am.
What? Now, of course...
You're in a good mood?
Of course, ladies and gentlemen... Let's do this.
You got a baby.
Before we get into it.
Let's see your baby. God, you're pooching.
Before we get in to our buddy Jessie here, I have to play her intro. And she has her own intro on this show. I don't know why. Ross decided that he needed to create an intro for Jessie. I I don't get it. I don't understand these things. I'm trying to buy time so I can find it. Oh, there it is. And here it is.
I do what I want. She's a very kinky girl. The kind you don't take home to my bar.
Don't want no short dick, man. What in the world is that fucking thing? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me?
Whatever, I do what I want.
Okay, we have Jesse with us. Now, we have A Fresh Ann in the building. We have Jesse Beastie. We have Assembly Line Gods from Kansas City. And we have Sydney, who he's black, so you're instantly attracted to him. And we've got...
I'm attracted to her, too. I think it's better that she's pregnant than I already knows I'm mine.
Her cup size has quadrupled.
Her cups runneth over.
Your cups runneth over. That's good. You got a creative urge.
I've got a creative urge.
28
Jesse.
triple D from what was 36.
snap.
I want a cup of that vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
And I'm lactose intolerant. I still have some.
Now, Jessie is famous on this broadcast. She is so famous that one of my radio affiliates took her last bitch out session to our radio guests and turned it into a sweeper, and they play it on their station all the time.
Really?
She comes up the steps, and she takes in after people if you park in her parking spot downstairs. And she's famous for just yelling and screaming at people, and it's great. And the other night, I figured out that she knows a lot of people that I know from McPherson, Kansas, which scares the hell out of me.
I know.
How the hell do you know Bill Eddy?
It is my cousin's father.
Oh, God.
I got on there like every weekend.
Bill Eddy. Gotta love Bill Eddy. He used to, I think he was banging my wife before she became my wife, but he's probably still banging her, and even though she's still my wife. But the thing is, I'm still legally married to my wife, even though she unfriended me on Facebook and said we're divorced. Yeah, we're done. She unfriended me on Facebook. She unfollowed me on Twitter. She
figures that I throw
a
dog
divorce.
poop on your shoes and it is over.
We're done.
Right.
Well, if you unfriend on Facebook, I'm pretty sure the government recognizes that. And that's
Okay.
I think that is the legal documentation of a divorce.
Unfriend. Isn't that just a new word?
Did she just
last
unfriend
year?
you?
Yeah.
Did she put single in her relationship status? Because if it still says she's
She
married,
put
you
it
guys are married.
as complicated.
Mm.
There's still a shot.
I mean, it's not. It's just complicated.
She got a hold of I had some random guy get a hold of me one day, and he was in Iraq, and he was serving in the military, and he says, "Do you know a Jamie Dara?" And I said, "Yes." And he goes, "Jamie Lowe?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, I'm getting ready to come back to the U.S. and marry her, and she said she divorced you, and she was angry at you because you never paid child support on the kids." And I said, "Oh, yeah, the kids that aren't mine that were there before we got married, yeah." And then she says, then he tells me that he sent her $400 at her request, and then she, totally abandoned him and unfriended him on Facebook. And
She is good.
It sounds like your
then she tells all
wife.
her friends, "Hey, if this guy tries to get a hold of you, get rid of him because he's crazy, he's a stalker, and all this stuff." And she's just going around doing this stuff.
It sounds like your wife. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all she got is $400. See, that's a lot of work for $400.
That's all he could afford that month. Yeah.
We can get married, but you got to send me $400. I would hope your wife would be more than that, but I mean, hey, I got $400. Maybe I can.
We can get it in. I'll give her. I'll give you the last known Facebook ID that I had for her. Now, Sydney played last night in the W at Hutchinson, the Great Salt City, as I call it,
Why would you call it that?
because they have a salt plant there.
Oh, I didn't. I probably saw
And
it.
They have an underground salt museum.
I saw the sign and I was like, underground salt museum. I thought it was a mistake. I never
They
seen
have
that.
the original Wizard of Oz stored down there.
Really?
It's like the greatest storage area in the world.
Yeah, they got
and
all
it'll
these old
survive
movies
nuclear war and
They got
stuff.
the wizard himself.
Yeah, nobody gets in to see the wizard. Not nobody, not know how.
There's-
The what?
Midgets.
Did the midgets
Some of them
die?
are still alive.
I would think. I mean, they can survive off salt. They'll just have high blood pressure. But
We're talking the movie, the physical cellulose. Yes.
Now,
they don't understand.
Has Liberty Hawkins hit you up
Oh
on Skype?
no, we need to Skype her or skip her or something.
See if she's added you.
I think she did.
If she did, just call her.
All right, we'll call her and we'll
But
say,
while-
"Hey,
while-
baby,
while we're doing
what you
that-
dress? What?
Well-
This is what I'll say to her.
She can perform. She can perform oral on herself.
I'll say,
she can really do that to herself?
She's working on it.
I'll say,
I'm gonna be able to do that.
You don't have a penis, my friend.
you might have to do like Marilyn. You might have to do like Marilyn Manson and have 2 ribs taken out.
I think I would do that to myself. I just wouldn't share it with anybody. I'm like, of course I don't.
Okay, we are trying Liberty Valance.
She is getting ready to make a movie with another former Skype guest on this broadcast, and if you see the handcuffs on the wall, the autographed handcuffs from Joanna Angel, yes, she's getting ready to make a movie with Joanna Angel.
That's nice.
Yes, indeed. We had pink water-resistant handcuffs, but we gave those all away to our guests. So,
Okay, Liberty what? Markness what?
something.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
We can't see you,
We
but
can't see her.
we hear you.
But we can hear her. Her blog
Oh,
is
there it
Liberty
There you go.
Harkness.
You're naked. No.
blog.com.
Oh,
Okay.
I've got a vest on.
She's from the United Kingdom, kids.
Oh my God.
And
There she is.
We have Sydney. Pronounce that last name, brother. I don't know.
Adeni.
Adeni from Nigeria in the building.
Yes.
We
yes.
have Jesse Beastie from downstairs. We have A Fresh Ann in the building. We have Assembly Line Gods from Kansas City. Not really Kansas City, Springfield. But and we've got home of Bart Simpson. And we've got the rabble-rousing ringleader Ross Long, the Michelangelo of video, as he doesn't like to call himself this, but I like to call him this, the video drug dealer. He gives you one free music video, the rest of them will cost you. And we've got Liberty on the Skype.
Hello.
She is an unusual tranny, ladies and gentlemen. She actually does girls.
I do.
She's coming to Los Angeles for the Tranny Awards and to film with our good buddy Joanna Angel and Evil Angel and Devil's Film. She has her own production company in London with Joanna Jett, who I think
That's
might
correct.
be the transsexual equivalent of Joan Jett. And then we have, she shoots for, I love these names, She-Male Strokers,
Yeah.
She-Male Yum, and She-Male Porn Star, which
That's right.
it's an obvious name. What do they do over there at that production company? Oh, I don't know. They do underwater basket weaving. I don't know. They're actually they have an Assembly Line Gods tribute band over there at I don't know why, but they do. Liberty has also done mainstream work. She's working on her new site and many other websites. She's trying to change the TS niche and do very different kinds of things. And we're going to
That's
talk
right.
about those here in just a few.
I love how we call people and like we're always in their bedroom. We
love
always get a good shot of their bed.
Do you want the tour of my bedroom? Let me go. That's my little bed. Just make sure I've got no sex tapes out.
This year, she's all about her and promoting her as a brand, model, and performer. So she's basically doing what I do on a regular basis. All about me, promoting me.
And she's redheaded. She's a ginger.
She's
This is
quick-witted.
proper red. It's blood red.
She's quick-witted, and she will give us
Do you
a
have
run
blue
for our
eyes
money.
too? That
I've
would
got
make you a
blue-
witch. That makes you a witch.
That makes you Christina O'Donnell. Come run for
Yeah,
Senate.
and I haven't got a ginger minge, so we're okay with that.
a ginger,
A ginger
mange.
man.
I like
Yeah.
the ginger mange. I want her to say Bettles here in a little bit, but we've got now. I've heard some stories and I've seen some pictures, and I want you to explain to me And believe me, this is internet radio and our broadcast radio. They just pay the fines. So you can go ahead and violate FCC regulations. But,
Well, I'm in England, so I can, can't I? So
yes, indeed. Now, explain to me what the hell's going on with this
my trick.
trick that you do.
So yeah, basically I can suck my own cock. And it's one of the things that I'm quite
Where's
known
my
for.
sound bites? I need them ready. Where is my sound bites? I will have to say one thing. When she uttered that word, all of our Germany listeners went, Germany? Now,
Before you go on, did you have to have ribs taken out like Marilyn Manson?
No, I'm just basically blessed in that sense.
You're,
you know?
you're flexible. You're very flexible.
I'm very
Well, that's
flexible.
good.
Yeah, I can do a few things, and yeah, I'm kind of like rubber, so I kind of like get my legs behind my head and stuff.
as Vince from Shamrow would say.
Damn.
But I've got another trick that I'm learning at the moment.
You also are the first person on the face of this planet that when I get told this phrase all the time by comedians, musicians. I'll probably get told this by the comedians and musicians we have in the room today. To go fuck myself. You can actually do this.
I've been
working on
practicing.
doing this.
I'm almost at the stage now where I can actually keep it in for a few minutes.
Why in the world would this cross your mind?
Do you know, I just get bored sometimes and like, you know what, I'll be
It's kind of like you, Jiggy.
Assembly line guys love it.
That makes sense.
So does Sydney.
So it's
my God.
Love it.
Oh.
I'll tell
Yes,
you,
we are speaking to Liberty Harkness. She is much more than a chopped off Midnight Cowboy.
Are you chopped off Midnight Cowboy?
She is amazing. And, tell me about how you got started in the adult film world, my friend.
how I started in basically 2007, and I just split up with my girlfriend of 10 years and basically just started to want to transition. And I got approached by Shimal Yum on like some fucking stupid like MySpace, I think it was. They saw a couple of pictures of me in a bikini, and then I just went and did a shoot, and I just fell into it, really, that sense.
So,
Cool.
I get the impression from your mention of MySpace, you don't have any value for social networking, or do you? Or do you just hate MySpace?
Well, no, I'll tell you what, right, Facebook, I have no love for. I'm banned. I had 14 accounts banned last year off Facebook. They just don't like Chinese,
you.
so.
It's kind of like me. I mentioned that I was getting into a story we told earlier. My wife divorced me on Facebook, and then I went ahead and relinked and said that, I'm married to her, and she notified Facebook, and she goes, well, we're divorced. And so they kicked me off Facebook. But
Yeah, I don't know, they just did, I posted pictures, right, and I did like, like what I'm wearing here, yeah? This is like just, some fucking random shit, just normal things, right? So I post a picture like this, and they would just kick off and ban you and shut you down, or I'd get my tits out and just like cover them or something.
I love that. I just get my tits out, screw it.
I mean, I don't know what things, but a bit like this, that this is relatively, like in England, I could get away with this, right? I could get away with
do that.
You're not seeing my nipples, so I can get away with that,
Now, I understand. Now, you know what's great about this? People are absolutely. I have one affiliate. They are called WildBunchRadio.com, and they are run by a transsexual. Their program director is a transsexual.
That's what you want.
They are going to love
Alternative.
They're going to love this.
Now you're not a full transsexual. You still got your twig and berries, right?
I'm still, I'm still packing heat, yeah.
Okay, that's a good way to... Go ahead, Jiggy.
Now, I understand that from talking to my buddy Zoe over there at Wild Bunch that some parts of Europe, as they like to say, your kind aren't welcome here. Is that true, or is she just trying to get people to...
What, in Europe? to be fair, I've never had much of a problem. Like when I first started, before I had my face surgery and before I started the hormones, and basically just looked like a fucking skank, really. But yeah, I had a bit of stick. But now, no, don't get any hassles. There's obviously certain areas that you wouldn't go to, but you wouldn't go there anyway, because they're not nice areas.
Like soccer, where soccer hooligans hang out.
Yeah, maybe, you go somewhere, the old, sort of the Combat 18 guys or something, you'd probably get your head caved in with an axe handle or something, just because you did.
Sounds like Liverpool.
Yeah, well, do you know what? I didn't want to talk bad of Liverpool, because I've got... To be fair, it is a shithole, and yeah.
That's where the Beatles came from, though. Damn.
Yeah, but they moved to London.
Now, what is it, Ross? You always talk about how you've got this plan to reunite the Beatles.
Oh yeah, how do we reunite the Beatles?
Well, you'd have to dig them out the ground first, wouldn't you?
Well, no, it's easier than that. All it needs is just 2 more bullets.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah, okay.
What?
That's not bad.
Now, we're speaking with Liberty Harkness. Her website is libertyharknessblog.com. She attached some pictures that she sent me earlier, which I have set to private, so no one can see. I mean, the thing is, but the other thing is, I don't know. I'm trying to make some joke about, because it's always been, Cousin Chris from the old Jiggy Jag TV always says that trannies love my man jelly. I don't know what that means. He's gotten into saying things that like throat yogurt and things of that nature. I don't know if I can say that.
Well, compared by your new girlfriend, yeah, you're quite the freak magnet, Fran Drescher.
I have this woman that I'm currently seeing, and she looks like Fran Drescher, and what's worse is she even sounds like Fran Drescher. She calls me up and she's like, "Hey, Jiggy, how you doing today?" I'm like, "Oh, good. How are you?"
Well, it could be worse. You could have an Essex girlfriend from here, and they talk chav to you. So, and that's just a scary voice.
Wow.
How the girls here talk. Some of our girls, yeah.
I can't help it, but I have to say this: you're like a good-looking Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if you take that as good or bad, but that's my opinion.
Oh, thank you. I don't know.
Now,
she didn't hang up on us. Okay.
Now, Liberty is one of the few adult film stars that she gets it. She understands Skype. She does the whole broadcasting thing.
Skype's great. I make a shitload of money on Skype.
Her publicist told me that she's got like a complete broadcast facility set up at her house with webcams everywhere and things of that nature. And
I do a lot of webcam shows, and I run 3 cams at the same time. So I'll sit on my bed with a couple of laptops on the plasma screen, and I'll just fucking knock one out for hours on end, and just
I think we might have some people in our studio audience that might want a free subscription to that. Maybe not, but
they are the host.
No, do you also do like where people can send you items of clothing and you'll try them on?
Yeah, do you know what? I have that. I have a wish list on one of the sites, and people buy me shoes and boots and very kinky
Assembly gods. Do you guys get like people sending you T-shirts and things for you guys to wear?
Let me show you something that a fan bought me. This will make you laugh.
Okay. Don't charge us for this now.
Don't PayPal it.
Maybe when we
So this is what I got sent.
and get the porn stars to wear them.
A few weeks back.
Okay. Oh my God.
The size of it.
It's a big black dick.
Do you know what? Show you something. Hold
Okay,
on.
she's going to show us.
So you can stick it. It's got a sucker and all. Look, check this bad boy out.
This is like a stick anywhere dildo or strap on or something.
How did she get a hold of my new paperweight?
I can send this to you if you'd like.
Pop it on the shower wall and go to
That's
town.
crazy.
Pop it on the shower wall and go
So
down.
somebody purchased that for you?
Yep.
A black guy?
Fuck no, I don't know. I think it was some little midget actually that bought it for me.
We just had Stella the midget porn
We
star
just
on.
had Stella on the phone. All right.
She's wicked.
Now,
God bless midgets. I love them.
We'd love Stella.
transitioning from the black penis on Skype to Sydney.
Great transition there. Because my penis is obviously black. Mine doesn't stick on any walls, though.
Does it not?
It doesn't.
Even when wet? Or,
I'm getting, just.
no, don't even imagine it. Just watch the archives and gross out.
I'm just thinking that when you talk about black penises sticking on the wall, Jessie's gonna have to leave the room because she's gonna go downstairs because she's a little excited. But the thing is,
Hey,
we're talking about black sticking on, actually coming through the.
now, Sydney, do you have anything for you're a big time comedian? I know that you have just got to have. The wheels have just got to been turning in your head. You've probably got 6 guys in your head that write down jokes, and they're all going, "Damn it, get us more pencils!" Do you have anything for Liberty?
I don't know. It's just
you're stunned to silence.
I'm a bit stunned myself.
Can you comment on the phrase ginger minge?
Ginger minge. Okay, in England, redheads.
I don't know what ginger minge is, but it sounds like a amazing British cookie or something. Like it's,
what I'm talking about
I would
is
like the taste of ginger minge as long as I don't catch anything.
If we send you some clothing, would you wear it?
Me?
No.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will. I can't afford clothing right now. Man.
Assembly.
I shop at the Goodwill, so
If the band Assembly Line Gods were to send you a T-shirt or something, Liberty, would you wear it and send them back a picture so they could use that on their website and things of that nature?
Of course.
You know, I wanted to tell you, we have a cultural gap here in the language. There are way too many Americans.
Don't speak English properly.
Look here.
no, we don't.
It's you all that sound funny. Okay. No, there are too many people in the U.S. of America who do not understand what the term wank means.
Wank. Well, there's two. We use it for 2 terms in England. It's either masturbating, having a wank, or if you just say, someone's got, say, a rubbish car, oh, that person's car's wank. It just means it's shit, it's crap, it's rubbish. So we're a bit weird in England that we use words with multiple meanings.
Well, so do we do, and it's kind of like a cock. Yeah. Okay.
And if you're from
my mom.
My mama. Yeah. But no, we are trying to educate people in the people in the U.S. and you've done it very well for us. It's always good for a Brit to tell that.
Well, I can give you a nice big list of big words that I like to use if you want. Yeah.
Like bloody.
Carpet muncher.
Carpet muncher.
Growler. Show us your growler.
Oh, liquor.
Yeah, there's a lot of words.
Oh, okay.
In Vegas, I was in Vegas a couple of weeks ago for AVN, and I was chatting with a load of Americans in this casino thing, and they just didn't have a clue what I was talking about. They got me pissed up, and I was talking really fast.
They say
Probably owned it.
they probably said, "Why don't you talk English, woman?" I am. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had this one guy, and he didn't realise that I was transsexual, and it was just at the craps table. I just kind of said to him, "Do you want to see something really funny?" And he was just like, "What's that?" And I just said, "You ever seen someone suck their own cock?" And the guy was just like, "What the fuck?" That's a bit random.
Now, how much would that cost us per minute to see you do? No, not
Well,
now, but
Yeah.
I will close my eyes because I'm broke.
I generally can't. It's like that.
Now, I just am and I hate to say this because we got a porn star who can suck their own cock on Skype. But I was gonna say I'm just blown away by this broadcast. Now,
suck blows just an expression. Nobody gets that.
Puff pass. What? Oh.
Yeah.
She gets down. Look at that.
Well, we're going to be at the next AVN, hopefully. So we're going to catch up at you there. And that means you're going to have to win.
Yeah, I want to be nominated, and I'm going to exhibit as well. I'm going to have a little stand.
Maybe we can help her at that.
She's gonna have that. Well, he's not doing nothing. Oh, not the rapper exhibit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was thinking,
I didn't know exhibit was down. I mean, just I'm pimp your own transvestite.
Does he like trannies? That's cool.
Now, explain to me this whole thing of you're the first trainee that does women.
Well, not the first, but basically one of the very few that actually enjoys it. I shoot
the best. You are the best.
The best.
I would like to think so. Yeah,
there we go. Okay.
I have a big cock, and I like to basically pound the fuck out of gals. So it works for me.
Me too. Sweet.
We
need to get you with Stella the midget. Stella the midget porn star would be great with this.
Sydney, you're gonna go to you have a lot of material.
I do have a lot.
You have a lot of material. If you use any of this today in your set tonight, have someone tape it and send it to me. I want to use that. Now, why is it that women don't like getting taken care of by guys? Trainees or anybody? What's going?
What do you mean?
No.
I don't know. I mean, like out of all my friends, they're all into guys.
What's the deal? Because I would think that women that were in porn would just be getting it from anybody. It wouldn't be that. Oh my God, that's a trainee. I don't care. What?
Yeah, you've got there's a bit of a double standard in the porn, the mainstream industry, where basically, like, because the transsexuals, we're not, people don't quite know where we sit as such, because we're not quite straight females, but we're also not gay males, if you know what I mean. We take hormones, face surgery, body surgeries and things like that. We legally change and, become women, ultimately, is the end game. So some companies are quite frowned upon if, like, a guy was to shoot with a female and then shoot a scene with me, they call that a crossover. And, because, the gay industry is very different regulated to the mainstream. So there's more, trying to be politically correct now, not getting cause problems, but yeah, there's more kind of potential, more health outbreaks in certain niches as such, and unfortunately we get lumped in the same bracket as that.
In other words, don't hang around in the public parks.
Yeah, basically, yeah. If you hang around,
that's a Ninja Larry sort of thing.
Don't do it.
Assembly line gods, you got anything for our friend Liberty here?
I do actually.
Yep. Turn on. Yes.
There we go. Okay, I just turned it on. Giggity. I heard that, and this may be completely baseless, that a lot of normally straight male porn stars will go to do gay scenes because they get paid more money. Do you find that being a transsexual porn star, you're actually making more or less money than maybe, say, another straight female? Or
I get paid more than a straight male, like quite a lot more per scene. Females, probably in England, I probably average the same per scene as them, maybe a little bit less, sometimes more. It depends on the scene as well. Like when I hire models, I pay a female basically in pounds, like £350 for a scene with me, which probably dollars is, what's that, I don't know, $600, something like that.
At least, yeah. That's good money. That's very interesting. So, like, when we're buying you, we're getting like way more for our money. you can do so much. I mean, you can do the man thing, you can do the woman thing, you can do in between, and you can. It's just
I shoot pretty much. I'm pretty. I'm openly bisexual, and I'm pretty open-minded to most things. So I'll shoot with guys, transsexuals, women. I'll do fetish, domination. I just want to shoot everything because content's king ultimately. And the more fans you have, and the more you appeal to everyone, the fucking more money you make, basically. So if I did a site just of me not having sex and just solo shit, which you see sites like that, they're going to be a doomed site. They're not going to last long because you're going to get bored.
Content is everything. That was a great
Content
line.
is king. Content is king.
Content is king. Not like
I launched my solo site with like 20 videos, which was like more than double what most solo sites launch with. I had a lot of content archived that I shot over 18 months before I launched my site. So, and the site's
sounds
changed.
like an end project.
I've got an end game project. The main thing is it's more producing that I'm more interested in. I actually want to shoot more like mainstream stuff, and just have like 3 or 4 different sort of like DVD series, not necessarily of me, but just of females or other transsexuals just shooting. I enjoy the camera work more than the modelling stuff. I'm 33. I don't really want to be like fucking 40 modelling, to be honest. I want to just do it. Try and be as good as I can for like the next 4 or 5 years, and then just be switched to the other side. Bail out while you're on top.
Now I don't know why I'm doing this, just because I think it would be entertaining to see what's going to come out of her mouth. But Jesse, do you have any questions for our transsexual porn star? Hand her a microphone. I want to see if she has a question for our transsexual porn star, Liberty Harkness.
So, do you get turned on by chicks or dudes? Like, which would you prefer?
Chicks more, girls more, but I like sex with guys. I don't like fucking a guy in his ass, but I'm passive with guys. Sorry. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm very blunt. I don't know if I can swear on the radio.
No, you're doing great.
Keep going. I love it.
Yeah. So basically, I like the female form. It's, more interesting to look at, nicer curves and stuff. And does it for me. But I like a good cockage as well.
A good cockage.
Jesse basically is our own candidate for the MTV show 16 and Pregnant. But, that's for rich chicks. What?
I would beat somebody. Having a camera in my face all the time.
Oh yeah, she would beat people.
She'd kick them.
She'd kick them.
I would kick you in your kneecap, and if you're too tall for me, kick you in your jugular, and swear to God, you're going down one way or another.
Get in, bit of kneecapping on video. That's really cool.
I told you had a future in it, Jesse.
And do you have anything? And you don't have anything for our transsexual porn star? Oh, I was hoping we'd have a golden nugget from Ann. Dang it.
Well, you need to wrap it
Dang
up.
it. Well, assembly line guys, you got anything else?
Cockage.
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 Do you like that? Cockage.
All hail cockage.
Is that
Sydney?
another European colloquialism we haven't learned yet?
That's a new word. Yes.
Cockage and winky bag. That's the 2 words. Oh, and the
Cockage and the winky bag.
That's the brand new CD from Assembly Line guys.
Winky bags, the rap snack.
I tell you as well, right? You get a lot of guys like, I would say, what we call tranny chasers that are just really into you because you've got a cock, or we call them cockhounds. They'll be like,
they understand that you are trannies, though.
Yeah. Because that's the cock thing. They kind of justify that they're getting off on cock that you look like a girl, basically. But they're only
tell me, I equate success on the female realm of female performership as to the number of restraining orders you have to get against people on a monthly basis. Now, we don't need to know specifics, but that's probably happened to you, yes. Where
you want to know how,
if you have had to get restraining orders against weirdos.
I had to do one, just put wasn't allowed to come near me, like within fucking, I don't know, like 100 yards or something. It was like that.
Lindsay
I had a problem.
Lohan needs to get about 3 a week.
Yeah.
So,
I tend to pick up problems with the police, though, because I'm a bit cheeky with the police. I got nicked for speeding a few weeks back, so I've got to go on a speed awareness course now to learn how to drive slower. So,
We have it over here.
Performing exhibitions of speed.
Only in the U.S. and the U.K. do people shoot their mailman for not bringing their welfare check on time. That's the only 2 countries that happens.
Really?
Yeah.
That's massive.
By the way, I am checking the tweets, and I got a tweet from little Stella Marie, who we had on earlier on Skype. She said, I would do Liberty.
Yes, let's make that happen.
That's it.
And she's an experienced porn star, and she's got it going.
Really?
With the band's clothing on.
I got it. Here's the idea. Liberty could do little Stella. She could be wearing Assembly Line God's clothing, and it could be like a mixtape hosted by Sydney.
Yes. I'll make the calls like I was at a football game.
You could DJ it. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. I'm up for it.
Well, she is coming to the U.S., kids.
I'm coming a lot this year.
Later this year?
No, I'm coming. I just did Vegas. I go to LA on the 4th for 10 days. Then I come back to England. Then I've got to go to Sweden and Brazil. Then come back to England. Then I'll come to LA again. And then I'm going to be kind of roaming around the world a little bit this year. But I want to be in LA like every 10 weeks, 12 weeks.
Wow.
They are gonna love you in Brazil, my friend.
I know. They do.
Tell me how I know that, but they are going to love you in Brazil. And it's not because you know jiu-jitsu or your last name is Gracie. They are going to love you in Brazil. That in Mexico. I've noticed there's a lot of trainees.
I'll tell you what, Mexico, beautiful. Cancun, so many really nice transsexuals around.
What's going on out here?
We're taking over, we've become the dominant species. 2,000 years ago, right? This is the funniness, right? We were worshipped as goddesses, in Egyptian times. And then when the old Romans decided to go Bible bashing with Christianity, they twatted us. And that was the end of it.
Oh my God.
That's an educational lesson for you from England. There you go. I'm a geek. I read lots of weird shit.
Assembly Line Gods. One of their guys just said that he has heard that is.
Yeah, they used to castrate the baby boys at birth, and then used to give them plant extracts to feminize them.
Hey, that's not nice at all. Like,
That's what
the baby doesn't even get a chance to be like, no, I'm not cool with this, mama. I would have been mad. I'm like, yeah, where'd you put him? I want to put him back.
Now, explain to me, why is it that in Mexico and Brazil there's a heck of a lot of transsexuals and she-males and all that running around? Well, what the hell's going on down there?
Do you know, I don't know. It's like Asia as well. Like in Thailand, Thailand's like Mecca for fucking ladyboys, which are the same.
Ladyboys, that's right.
It's another term, they're transsexuals. And, yeah, I just think they're more...
it's the warm weather. It might be the,
I thought it was the Thai boxing.
The tropical...
The Thai boxing. I saw some Thai boxing when I was in Thailand. Good. I wanted to join in because I like a fight. I'm up for a fight, and it's good fun, But yeah, they're holding the same time.
Dynamic of her career. You could set her up. You could be her manager on MMA.
She-male in mixed martial arts, kids.
Yes.
Wait, it's called combat.
She-male bum fights.
She-male bum fights.
She-male bum fights.
That would be great.
We do that here.
Now, I've always wondered, because like in Mexico, it's either she-males or lucha libre. That's all I know about Mexico. And dog shit.
The wrestling wins. I think the wrestling, if they had the she-males wrestling, that would be dynamite, wouldn't it?
They have in AAA in Mexico, they have she-males who wrestle, and they are called exotics.
Really?
Yes. If you get
that's a bit kinky, isn't it? That's up there with like the muscle women, isn't it?
On the old YouTube. I could
I
make a
love
comment
YouTube.
about some tube site, but I know that the porn industry, you guys frown on tube sites, so we won't talk about anything but YouTube here.
Yeah. Tube sites, yeah.
You guys aren't friends with the tube sites.
Not friends with the tubes or torrent sites, unfortunately. No.
I'm not friends with the torrent sites either because I always get a virus.
Well, yeah, they're filthy fucks, aren't they? You know, they've got like the STDs of the internet, aren't they? You know, just like fucking. They take you.
Transmitted disease.
That's Jiggy's new byline. The STD of the internet.
The STD of the internet.
The Jiggy
Jaguar. Now, Liberty, I appreciate it. Thanks for doing this. We're definitely going to have you back.
It's middle of the night. It's almost 1 o'clock, or after 1 o'clock, isn't it?
It's 11 o'clock for me.
Ooh, 11 o'clock.
We're gonna let you go with one last tweet from Stella.
Okay.
She says,
and it says, "Free my mama." No, it doesn't.
It says, "Hell yeah, laugh out loud." She would do Liberty. She would.
Fair play. Let's go
Liberty.
destroy her then.
No.
Oh Assembly line guys, you got anything else for our porn individual?
I love Britain. Fuck.
They say autofillate and they love Britain.
They love Britain.
I don't know.
Why do you love Britain? It's a shithole, this country.
Well, I think they're thinking Northern Ireland, but that's no. I want to go back there. I actually have Welsh blood, and I want to check out Stonehenge and Woodhenge, and see if I have spiritual
Speaking of
understanding.
Woodhenge, we've got
Do you like Scottish inside you?
Now, Sydney, you got anything else for?
One last thing.
I just like the cockies and wankers, so I'm just gonna end with that.
The cocky and wankers. All right.
That's all you've got?
That's all I got.
Well, Ross, you got anything else for Liberty?
I think we've covered it, but we need to get her on again.
Liberty, I appreciate you doing this.
Again and again.
Okay. You should get me when I'm drinking.
In the old pub.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, will they let you in a pub where, they only traditionally let men in?
Well, do you know what, right? Do you know? Yeah, I know what you mean. You're talking like the old fucking shifty type thing. Do you know what I would do with that? I'll just look at them and just say, just big pectorals, mate. I've still got a cock. Check this out. I'm still a dude. Play that trump card, perhaps. Get on the berries.
That would show the lords of Cornwallis or whatever.
Yeah.
Lords of acid. LibertyHarknessBlog.com. Liberty, thank you for doing this.
That's okay.
And,
You've been on the Jiggy Jaguar show. Expect your lot in life to get greater.
Yes, indeed.
Fabulous.
Your aura. And,
So what I should do is when I come to the States, I should come and invade your offices, shouldn't I, really?
That would be fabulous. That would be fabulous, and I would have to
I could wear a little clown. I could wear my little Smurf costume because I like being a Smurf.
I'm glad they heard it. I don't know if she heard it, but we've got Liberty. Thanks for doing this. We'll talk to you soon.
That's all right.
Take care.
Thank you much.
Thank you. Thank you.
LibertyHarknessBlog.com is the website. I'm so glad they heard me, but you didn't. That was fabulous, Ross. I'm so glad.
What was said?
She said, I'm going to come to the States and invade your office. And I said, yes, and if you do, I'm going to have to ask everyone to leave the room. We got it. It's fabulous. I love this show.
Working out on a guy. Okay.
Some young guy. That's right. Some young hoe or something. I don't know. Next week on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, we have more. Tons of stuff. No live stream next week because Ross will be committing felonies by yelling at cats and denigrating
I am
women.
leaving tonight. I am taking a red eye, and I'll be gone.
And you're
and
just
if if I win a lot of money, I'll stay another week, and so you might be 2 weeks without me.
That'll work.
But I am ready. I'm ready to get out of this cold weather, and I'm ready to perv out on some serious perv magnets.
Okay.
Huh? Vegas. You want to come?
Sydney, you got any gigs coming up, brother? You want to mention?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be tonight. I'm gonna be at the Kansas City Improv. So I'll be there. The show starts
Really?
at 9:30. Yeah.
You better get cracking.
Well, I'm about to take off in a second, and then next week make a stop in Rockford, Illinois, and then for the weekend I'll be at the Comedy Cafe in Milwaukee.
Remember that, everybody, because
Assembly Line Gods, where are you guys going to be next couple weeks?
Got some stuff coming up in Jeff City, and I think the Des Moines gig fell through.
Yeah, we're moving to Des Moines.
Best thing to do is assemblylinegods.com. You can keep track of all of our shenanigans, show schedule, pictures of Lady Liberty rocking our gear.
Are you going to put our the interview we did with you up there on your website?
Absolutely, yeah. It'll be plastered all over Facebook, Twitter, all 9 of them.
But when we get off the air, I will give you her email address, so you guys can get in touch with her. Jesse, what are you doing? Anything, or are you just going to continue to be pregnant? Is that what's going on? Okay, well.
While pregnant?
And what are you doing? Anything?
What?
That's cool. She's just doing everything that people don't want her to do, so that's awesome. You know, doing what I'm doing. You know, she's doing stuff that people don't want her to do, and that's interviews and taking more photos. And they don't want me doing this radio show, and I'm just going to keep doing it, so it's awesome.
Sorry, Marcia.
I'm getting it rolling. I apologize to some of our affiliates we went over, but it
was worth it.
It was worth it. And if you missed anything at all, we will have video up this evening at JiggyJaguar.com. Also, we will have commercial-free archives at JiggyJaguar.com this evening. And the podcast is available at JiggyJaguar.podomatic.com. And let's do this. I have to do it. I do it every single Sunday. And it's how we end the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show.
The big show is coming to an end.
Konnichiwa, bitches. Well, thank God for that. Here's the end of the Jiggy Jaguar show.
We get together like this every weekend.
My thanks to the rabble-rousing ringleader, Ross Long, my tag team partner, as they say in the Southlands. I don't know what that means. Jesse Beastie for being hot. A-Fresh Ann for wearing boots and walking up the steps and doing something I'm never going to be able to do. Assembly Line Gods for actually making Breakpoint Method show classic and having a good crowd.
Greed is right. Greed works. It's the weekend.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, not this fucking time. No fucking way, no fucking way. No fucking way, no fucking way. You made me look alright, cunt.
Jiggy Jaguar rocks the weekend.
And my thanks to Sydney for getting it rolling at the W last night and getting it rolling today. This has been fun. You guys, this has been a fun show with you guys just kind of hanging out and bullshit. It's great. Good stuff. Because usually I bring these rappers in and they do their things, they get their plugs, and they leave. Bands show up and talk to porn stars and midgets and things on Skype, and it's good. It's a good time here on the big show. Next week, no live stream, but we'll still be live at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern on 50-plus stations across the internet at JiggyJaguar.com.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Goodbye. Good night. Signing off.
Come to bed now.
Okay.
Email us at JiggyJaguar at JiggyJaguar.com.
Peace and a mighty 5,000. We'll see you next week here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. Thank you, gentlemen.